Hello, lovely soul. Thank you so much for joining me in this abundance practice today. I'm so excited to share the mat with you for the next 15 minutes as we welcome abundance into our practice, into our earthly vessels, and into our lives. So there's a quote from Bryant H. McGill, who's an American author and activist, that I'd like to share with you. Words for us to hold on to as we move through this practice. Abundance is a process of letting go, so the empty shall receive. And so as we move through our practice here today, we will be welcoming in abundance by creating space, by welcoming emptiness so we can fill it with things that better serve us. So let's start with our lungs. We'll gently close our eyes and we'll take in a nice deep breath through the nose. And when you exhale, sigh it out, emptying the lungs. And breathe in again, doing the same for about 5 rounds of breath. And maybe allow your body to inflate with that deep breath in and deflate a bit with the exhale. And on your last one, bring the shoulders up to the ears with your breath in. And on the exhale, allow the shoulders to release down. Feel what it's like to let them hang heavy here. Recognize that we've already made so much space. Space in our lungs, space in our shoulders. And as we move through today's practice, we will continue to do so, allowing there to be space for abundance. So we'll go ahead and extend the legs out long. Get comfortable on the sit bones, maybe pulling them apart. Inhale the arms up, pull up from the rib cage. Pull the toes back to activate through the legs. And on the exhale, bring it forward, reaching for the ankles or the shins or the knees. Wherever feels good here. Bowing the head down, chin to chest. Keep those toes activated. And we'll inhale to rise. Pull the shoulders back. And we'll bring the arms all the way up. Exhale again to bring it forward. Bowing here. We'll walk the hands over to one side. You walk the hands over to the left, pull the right shoulder forward, allowing that back body to open up. And we'll inhale to come back to center. See if you can reach a little bit further, creating space in the back body and along the back of the legs. We'll exhale over to the right, pulling that left shoulder blade forward, creating space in the back body, bowing the head here. Inhale to bring it back to center. And we rise. Let out a nice deep breath. And we'll go ahead and bring the left leg over the right, turning towards the left side. Plant that back palm behind you. Keep a nice straight posture. Gaze over the back shoulder and feel the toxins leaving the organs here. Allowing space for something beautiful. Staying active through that leg that's extended out. Inhale to bring it back to center. And we'll switch legs, bringing the opposite to cross over. Exhale to twist, pull that shoulder back, gaze back. Feel the detox here. And through all, stay present with the breath. Allow it to guide your practice rather than vice versa. Inhale to come back to center, bending both legs, hug them in, bow the chin down. Beautiful. Bring the outer edges of the feet to the outer edges of the mat. Plant the hands down, either facing towards the front or back of the mat, whatever feels good here. And we'll find a gentle sway. Allow the exhale to bring the knees down, the inhale to bring the knees up. Coming from side to side, opening through the hips, allowing there to be space there for more abundance. We'll do one more on each side. And then we'll come to center and we'll slide the knees through, coming to hands and knees. Wrists stacked underneath the shoulders, knees stacked underneath the hips. I welcome you to bring in a blanket here as support for underneath the knees. On the inhale, drop the belly, gaze up for cow. On the exhale, round through the spine, bring the chin to the chest, coming into cat. Take 2 more rounds of breath like this. Moving consciously through the motions. If at any point the mind begins to wander, call it back with a nice deep breath. Curl the back toes underneath, and we'll hover the knees above the mat for 3, for 2, and for 1. Press it into downward dog, and gently bring one heel down and then the next, walking through the feet here, stretching out the calves. And then going super slow, tiptoe, surprising yourself with your speed. Tiptoe to bring the feet up to the hands. Recognize that the slower you go, the more control it takes. And when you get here, find gorilla, bringing the hands underneath the feet, maybe massaging the palms with the toes. We'll plant the hands back down. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale to fold. Inhale to bring it all the way up. Arms up, temple pose, index fingers extended, the other fingers interlaced. On the exhale, bring it over to the left side, opening up through the right side body. Inhale to come back to center, and exhale to open up through the left side, bringing it to the right. Allow space to be created in the side body. Inhale back to center, and on the exhale, bring it into a gentle back bend. Inhale to center, and on the exhale, we wrap the arms down around ourselves, giving us ourselves a hug. Feel what it's like to be here in this moment of compassion. Send gratitude to yourself and repeat after me, yes, out loud with your beautiful voice. I want you to hear it in your own ears. I love myself. I am making space for abundance. I do not chase abundance, I welcome it. I love myself. And we'll inhale the arms back up. And on the exhale, cross them down in the opposite direction. Whichever one was on top will now be on bottom. And repeat after me. I love myself. I am so grateful for this body. I am so grateful for this moment. I am so grateful for this life. I love myself. And we'll release. Give the hands a nice little shake out. And then we'll go ahead and inhale the arms up again. On the exhale, send the hips back. Watch the knees. We want to make sure they don't cross over the toes. Bring the hands into prayer position. Nice chair here. Find your balance. Find your security. Find your grounding. And on the exhale, bring the left elbow to the right knee. Gazing up, pressing away. Inhale to come back to center. And exhale to bring it over to the side. Inhale to come back to center, and we rise nice and slow. Beautiful job. Inhale the arms up. On the exhale, fold down, forward fold. Inhale for halfway lift. Exhale to fold. And we'll gently come down to our backs, lowering ourselves nice and slow, being kind. Coming onto the back, send the legs out long. Bring the arms up above the head, full body stretch here. Imagine there's someone pulling from the wrists, pulling from the ankles, making space in the back, space in the spine. And then we'll hug the knees into our chest, drawing knee circles here, massaging the lower back. We'll do the same in the opposite direction. Reach for those insides of the feet, coming into a happy baby. And find a gentle rock from side to side. Beautiful. We'll go ahead and send those legs out long. Bringing the arms down beside you. If you have any props with you, I would recommend bolsters. A bolster coming underneath the knees for lower back support. One block under each heel. And a blanket under the head. If not, feel free to come into whatever corpse pose feels loveliest for you. Perhaps that's reclined butterfly. Perhaps that's knees bent. Perhaps that's knock knees, allowing them to fall in towards one another. Or perhaps it's just legs extended. Whatever feels good for you, come into that pose. And as you're here, welcome in abundance. We have created space in the body. We've done our spring cleaning. And now we are here to welcome this lovely energy to fill up our cracks and crevices. We made space so that what does serve us may enter. I welcome you to rest here in corpse pose for as long as feels lovely for you. You can pause this video if you'd like, taking as much space for silence and ease as you need. And when you feel that corpse pose has been sufficient, you can gently come up into a seated position. Bring the palms together, tapping to the third eye to acknowledge your beautiful intuition. To the lips, acknowledging the truth that you speak. And to the heart, acknowledging the love that you give and receive. Thank you, sweet soul. Namaste.